I'm Jennifer Kilpatrick with Coldwell Banker Apex. I work here at the Forney location. While Apex does own multiple locations throughout Texas, we get to call this great place kind of where we are and where we're home. So I've been doing this for a little over 18 years. So I'm not originally from Forney, but I always kid around and say that I got here as quick as I could. So I've actually been licensed for the last 18 years here in the area. So I've seen a lot of changes and a lot of growth in all the ways that are fantastic in Forney. Coldwell Banker Apex, this location actually really specializes more in residential real estate. So we help people buy, sell, or lease properties that are in this area, whether you are already in the area and just wanting to move about town, or whether or not you're coming in from out of state or in from other areas. It's our job to help you find your dream place. So when I moved here, my husband's family is originally from here. That's how we landed here after he got out of the Marine Corps. And when we originally moved here, if you didn't want to cook, you had two choices. You got to go to McDonald's or to Dairy Queen. So while a lot of people that are what we call old Forney aren't always in love with the growth that has happened here, coming from a bigger town, I absolutely love everything that has grown and the way that Forney has changed. You know, my husband still drives around this town and says, man, that row of houses used to be a field that we would drive our four-wheelers in and things of that sort. I love the growth, but one of the things that I think is really special about Forney is I call it our big small town. Everybody still kind of knows everybody somehow. We either, maybe you go to school, your kids go to school together, you go to church together, maybe you're part of a youth group together or anything of that sort. So everybody, it's still a big small town. We still have a homecoming parade through the middle of downtown. We still have a fantastic New Year's celebration, and of course you have lots of great concerts that are at the community park. So while we have a lot of great amenities here, I still love the fact that it still has that fantastic small town feel. So right now, we are what we call a seller's market. There are two different types of markets. There's a buyer's market and a seller's market. It's pretty simple. When you have a whole bunch of houses available and not as many buyers, that's a buyer's market. For us right now, we are in what's called a seller's market. And the reason that is because we have a whole bunch of buyers that are wanting to buy homes, but unfortunately we don't have enough houses to house them. So Forney is seeing the same thing that most of DFW is seeing. We're seeing a lot of very short days on market. We're seeing homes go at or above list price. So it's our job as agents to prepare our sellers to move quickly, but also to prepare our buyers that it's not like you may have 15, 20 choices in homes. We may only be able to look at 4, and you might have to decide between those 4. I would say, as somebody who not only owns a business inside Forney, I've raised 2 girls in Forney, and I've really appreciated the education system and the way that our school district has gone about. I have worked in multiple different facets in volunteering and things of that sort. I was a cheer coach for our Pee Wee teams, through our club teams and things of that sort. I have been a part of our Child Advocacy Center in Kaufman County, and I'm currently serving on a special board within the school district. I believe that if you are somebody that is wanting to serve, Forney offers a lot of different ways that you can serve. But best of all, I would say one of my favorite things about Forney is that my daughters are 5th generation jackrabbits. That didn't always matter, but apparently it matters now because so many people are moving in and this town is changing so often. But one of the things I can say is that I know for a fact that living in this fantastic small town prepared my girls for their next step to go on to bigger places, but still be fond of where they grew up. As an agent with 18 plus years of experience in residential real estate, I have done everything from investors to first-time home buyers to second and third buyers, all the way up to global luxury. I find that it is most important in this fast-paced review economy that relationships are best. So while I love to help people that are new to me and that I've learned, most of my clients do come from referrals. So I'm super fortunate to help the same families over and over again, whether that be 5 years, 10 years, or 7 years apart, being able to find their next dream home. One of the great things about Forney is always Coldwell Banker Apex for me. That's one of the reasons that I chose to work for this office. We are the #1 office in Kaufman County and Forney and most of the surrounding areas. My broker, Lori Arnold, is the top woman-owned Coldwell Banker offices in the nation. It's a great way to serve clients and make sure that we as women are empowered to move forward. Coldwell Banker Apex has 20 offices over the state of Texas with over 950 plus agents. If you are looking to get a little bit more information about the services that I offer, I am super stalkable. If you will just simply put in hashtag Kilpatrick Realtor, you'll be able to find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, and even on TikTok.